Welcome to Wisdom Teachings with Dr. Amanda Love. Today's topic, the magic of the spine. The magic of the spine. You might not have heard or known, but your spine is a conduit for magic. Real, live magic. Yes, that's right. Perhaps you've only thought of your spine as a bunch of bones that make up your back, but there is much more going on back there than meets the ordinary eye. First of all, your spine is not just a bunch of bones. Yes, there are bones, lots of beautiful bones, but the bones aren't even the most exciting structure back there. The bones house or encase the spinal cord. Thank Goddess for those bones. We need them in order to protect that spinal cord. The spinal cord is that ever so precious structure that allows communication between spirit and body to take place. Yep, you heard me right. Spirit communicates to your body right through your glorious spinal cord. A few definitions. What is spirit? Spirit is intelligence. It is awareness. It is the source of all knowing in life. It is all information that is available for everything in creation. It is breath. It enlivens or gives life to all forms. What is body? Body is form. It is where awareness has localized and configured into a specific structure that we call body. It is also typically what we identify as ourselves. Sometimes we like to differentiate our brain from our body, but the brain is body as well. Its form equally enlivened or organized by the intelligence of spirit. Just like your liver has the functions of detoxification and bile production, your brain has the functions of memory, thinking, personality, and so many other functions, many of which are not even activated or awake. The tone of the structures of the body determine how spirit moves through it. What does that mean? It means that the positioning, holding, and posturing of the tissues of the body directly influence how intelligent awareness can enliven, move through, and organize them. The spinal cord is the central tissue structure in the body, which connects to and has immediate impact on every single structure inside of the body. The tone of the spinal cord determines how information gets communicated to the liver, kidneys, muscles, brain, and everything else. This is why the spine is a conduit for magic. It provides the path for how spirit moves through, energizes, and wakes up all the functions that these bodies have. Kundalini energy. It is no accident that our chakras, i.e., our body's energy centers, are aligned along the vertical axis of the spine, and why yogis and meditators pay special attention to their posture and unwinding tissue tension in order to achieve desired states of consciousness through their practices. If you are familiar with yogic Indian teachings, you've likely heard about kundalini energy. It is described as an energy that is coiled in the shape of a serpent at the base of the spine. It lies dormant there until the right conditions for when it can begin to rise up the spine. As it rises up the spine, it activates, clears, and awakens the chakras that are aligned along the vertical axis. As each chakra is enlivened, functions of the body and its various components can change. New sensory faculties can awaken. Different perspectives can be seen. Personalities can alter, until nirvana or enlightenment is experienced. For some, this experience is the natural progression of inner work and spiritual discipline. For others, it can occur spontaneously during energy work, ingestion of medicinal substances, or in the presence of someone who has activated their own kundalini. In network spinal analysis, a light touch chiropractic technique, we use the term somatopsychic wave rather than kundalini energy. But regardless of the term used, it is pointing to the same thing. Network spinal supports the unwinding of the tonal tissue patterns in the spinal cord. When those tissue patterns begin to unwind, the energy that sits at the base of the spine begins to awaken. With that awakening, there is a rising of energy up the spine. For some, this is a gradual, subtle sensation of movement from deep inside the body. For others, it is an intense expression of movement that seems to be beyond the physical body and can be clearly seen by the visual eye. Kundalini is a force of instability. Its purpose is to clear stuff out and shake stuff up. It destabilizes tension patterns so that spirit can move through and more fully infuse, invigorate, and activate these bodies of ours. It clears the way for intelligence to freely circulate throughout. It helps support personal transformation and spiritual growth. It assists in the embodiment of our soul and states of ecstatic rapture. Physically, it allows life force energy to flow to our organs and glands. Emotionally, it helps us open into and feel our emotions. Mentally, it clears the way for more confidence, brightness, and clarity. Soulfully, it helps us find the center of ourselves, our inner knowing, our truth, and our heart. It's evident our spines are downright magical. When the tone of the tissues of the spinal cord change, so does our entire experience of life, for better or worse. The body and all of its components come alive because of spirit, and spirit organizes the body. When was the last time you thought of your body as spirit's home rather than as your personal identity? Heaven is already on earth by the simple fact that spirit enlivens a body. We are everything we've been waiting for, and everything we've been waiting for has been here all along.